Hello and welcome here to Talk FCB, and we have done it! We've won a game of football, we're top of the league, and we've scored 8 goals in the process. What a game that was, what a performance, it's come out of nowhere, didn't see it coming, but I will take it all day long, every single day of the week. Now, I'll tell you what, I never usually make notes, I never usually do anything in the lead up to a video, I usually just come on here and talk, but I've actually had to write down the goal scorers, because quite honestly, there was that many goals, I've lost count, I've lost track of who scored. So we start off the game, and I have to say from Luis Enrique, the lineup was a strong one, not that many changes. Dani Alves comes in, of course, the enforced change at the back, Marc Bartra coming in for PK. And we started the game pretty much the same as we did against Valencia. There wasn't that much difference in the first half, I have to say that. Deportivo, you have to say, weren't playing for a lot. They've all been assured of safety next season, so it was a bit of a nothing game for them. So what it meant was, whoever wanted it more would win the game. And that's where every box was ticked from us tonight. We worked hard, we ran a lot, we passed the ball well, and the most important thing out of every single one, we finished our chances. We won 8-0 tonight, but I wouldn't say that we created that many more chances than we did on Sunday. On Sunday we were fantastic in creating chances, but we just didn't score. We didn't put them away. Tonight, Suarez was on fire. Everything he touched turned to goal. Lionel Messi's timing of the passes was incredible. There was some absolutely exquisite through balls going in behind the defence. And it was brilliant. It really was. That second half was outstanding. We managed to make some changes as well. Luis Enrique took off Iniesta, he took off Jordi Alba, and he took off Sergio Busquets. So it's really, really nice to be in the position where we were winning in a game, we were up, and we can actually rest some players ready for a big game again. Every game is big now at home to Sporting Gijón on Saturday. So it was really nice to get in that position. It was so nice to score first. That was a great feeling. Not going behind was a real godsend. But in that first half, there were a few chances for Depor. We did allow a few chances, but I have to say that Marc Bartra and Claudio Bravo played a big part. Mascherano was quite good as well. They were both throwing their body on the line in that first half. Lucas Perez was looking quite dangerous, but like I say, we finished our chances, we created them, and we scored them, and it all started with that man, Luis Suarez. And it was very, very similar actually to the chance that we had on Sunday, where the ball was whipped in from the left-hand side from a corner from Rakitic. And on Sunday, Mascherano flicked it on and Suarez couldn't adjust quick enough to head it in. Today, though, it went directly to Suarez. He brings it down and just buries it on the volley. So it was a really good goal, and it just got us off the mark. It was close range. It was from a set piece. It was something out of the ordinary for us, but it was just something that got us going and got that confidence flowing again. Then there was a move where Messi broke on the break, and there was a little bit of indecision in his play, a little bit of doubt, and it didn't quite come off, and you were thinking, are we going to do this? Then Deportivo created a few chances and you felt we're going to need more goals, and that's exactly what we did. We carried on pushing. We didn't rest on our laurels today, and if there's anything we've learned over this poor run of form, this bad period, it is one thing that we've learned, is that we can never rest on our laurels. We can never sit down and think this is job done. And tonight I was so impressed that we kept going for more goals, and we were drilling it home until this game was really done and dusted. And even then, the hunger was still there, the desire was still there to go forward and create chances, and we created a lot of space. Deportivo didn't defend that tightly. They did try and come onto us, they tried to attack, they didn't defend in a great number of players, which suited us brilliantly. And the second goal was only a matter of time, really, and there was only one man who was going to get it. And I said about Lionel Messi's passing, this one was inch perfect and perfectly timed. I said on Twitter, I said, you can tell when a goal is perfectly worked, and it was perfectly timed. The fact that when the goal goes in, you're looking over at the linesman, you're thinking, is he going to put his flag up? And there was a few goals like that tonight, which were so beautifully worked. You were thinking, is it onside? And they did it brilliantly. Suarez and Messi were in cohesion. There was some really good link-up play between those two. Suarez was in behind, and a lot of his finishes tonight were instinctive, one touch or no touch finishes, hitting it first time. That shows confidence. He doesn't seem to have suffered in this little blip. He's still been scoring goals, and we saw that again tonight. Suarez involved in 7 out of 8 of our goals. He got 4 assists, and he got 3 assists and 4 goals, and that now means that he's been involved in more goals directly in La Liga this season than any other player. He has 30 goals in La Liga, just one behind Cristiano Ronaldo in the race for the Bachichi, and he has 15 assists, which is again the most in the league. So an incredible season for him. It just keeps on getting better. He's now gone past 50 goals in all competitions for us this season as well, and Lionel Messi creating that second goal for him. The third goal came at such a brilliant time. There's nothing better than coming out of the second half. And I was thinking in the back of my mind, is a lot of times we've been 2-0 up against Deportivo at home where we've let it slip. And again, that game against Villarreal, the one that started it all off, we were 2-0 up, we were cruising, and we gave it away. Same happened last season away at Sevilla. I don't really like 2-0 storylines, because if you concede one goal, all that doubt begins to come back. And we made sure that we killed the game. Rakitic was there. Brilliant, brilliant goal. Again, Suarez works it really well. There were so many things tonight from him, and it wasn't just his goal scoring that showed his ability as a footballer. He's able to pass the ball, he's able to create chances, he's able to do things that other strikers aren't able to do, and he slips it into Rakitic, and again, it's a confident finish. We know Rakitic can strike a ball, and I was really happy that he scored, because of course he got that own goal on Sunday against Valencia. He's been one of the players who's looked the most tired out of everyone, and it was nice for him to get on the score sheet. And again, for that fourth goal, it was the same combination, Messi to Suarez, and a first time finish near post. Fantastic goal. And then again, Luis Suarez completes his hat-trick. And I have to say, Neymar, for that goal, you got to take your hat off to him, because Neymar again tonight looked like he was suffering. He was suffering from confidence issues. He was suffering from the fact that it just wasn't quite happening for him. There was a number of things that didn't quite click, and you were thinking, please get him a goal, give him what he needs. And he had a chance. He's through on goal. He's 1-on-1 with a goalkeeper. And don't ever tell me he's not selfish. Don't ever tell me he's selfish, sorry. He's not selfish, because what he does there, he just swears it to Suarez. Suarez makes a little bit of a mess of it, but he does get it in eventually. That's his fourth goal, but Neymar puts it on a plate for him. It's unselfish play. It shows his humility. It shows that it's not getting to his head. He will score eventually. His performances will improve. We have to stay behind him, because I tell you what, if he left the club, we would miss him, and you would know all about it. So get behind him. He'll come back. It was good, unselfish play for him, and Suarez did brilliantly. So, what happened then was something quite extraordinary, really. Marc Bartra, who got his chance tonight. Sorry, that was the next goal. Again, trailing off. Messi scores. And it was, again, nice to see Messi scoring, because what he does well, Lionel Messi, of course, is getting to those areas in the box where he can create space for himself and get his shot away. And there was a number of occasions tonight where he couldn't quite get that shot away. And it was important for him tonight to get that goal, because he's creating goals, he was finding space, and he just needed to keep that run going. He's been one of the guys who, in our poor form, has been scoring the goals. And tonight, he made sure that he carried that on and carried up that confidence. And he got some great assists tonight. So it was a good performance from him in the entirety. And then we come on to that goal from Marc Bartra. He picks the ball up in our half, into the opposing half, brings it forward, brings it out of the defence. You always hear people talking about, we love defenders who bring the ball out of the back four. Well, Marc Bartra took that one step further. He kept going, he kept running, used his strength in the opponent's box, and I have to say, a beautiful finish. Fantastic finish going across the goalkeeper. And I said again on Twitter that Gerard Piqué will be sitting on the bench worried, because he knows that his role is coming up as that striker when we need him, when we're throwing everyone forward and Piqué goes forward as our striker. That's under threat, because Bartra can play a bit as well, and it was a good goal from him tonight. And then, of course, the brilliant thing happened. Neymar got his goal, he got a bit of confidence, and I have to say, Suarez returns the favour. He plays it across the goal, and it's actually a very, very good finish from Neymar. It's not an easy one, quite a tight angle, and he smashes it home. And that is 8-0 to Barcelona. And what a fantastic result that is. It's not only about the 8 goals, it's about the clean sheet, and there was some chances tonight. Bravo played well. Like I mentioned, the centre-backs. Thought Dani Alves was really good down that right-hand side as well tonight. But it was really important to get that clean sheet, something that we haven't got for a long, long time. Really important that we got those 8 goals. And of course, the most important thing, we have a win. That is colossal. And what we have to do now is get that momentum going again. The self-doubt and the confidence, the doubt should be disappearing. The confidence should be returning. And again, it's all in our own hands. Atletico currently, with about 70 minutes gone, it's still 1-0 in Atletico Madrid are leading through a Fernando Torres goal. Real Madrid against Villarreal has just kicked off now, but anything could still happen in those games, and even if they both win, it's still in our own hands. We go to Sporting on Saturday, a nice home game, a team that's in the relegation zone, and a good chance for us to get another win under our belts. We managed to rest some players tonight, rest some legs, got some confidence back from the players that needed it with goals. That was so important. So leave your thoughts down below, guys, tonight. There's so much to talk about. There's There's so much to be excited about, and it really was the perfect way to silence our critics, to answer the people who are questioning our form and our methods. We are not going anywhere. We're still here. We're still knocking on the door, and I would be extremely surprised now, with this overcome, arguably the most toughest game in our last few games, if we don't go on to retain the La Liga title. And throughout the season, we will have deserved it. So leave your thoughts down below, guys. We've won a game of football, and we've done so in doing it by 8 goals to 0. See you very, very soon. But until next time, Vesca, El Barça.